Hello friends, this is Matt. I have a feeling that what I'm going to speak about today is going to resonate with lots of performers. If you're the sort of person that holds themselves back a little bit, or they're kind of half in and they're kind of half out, and they lack that sort of, they can't quite give themselves permission to just go for stuff, to make really bold choices, well, I want to encourage you to do that. It is actually something that I have kind of built a career out of on the stage, and it's something that I'm incredibly passionate about as a coach. And or whether it's a mentor, a coach, or a partner, or a colleague, when people freely express their energy and they just let it rip, I find it to be an exhilarating experience to be a part of. And when you're up close to it, it's amazing. When you watch it, it's amazing. When you receive it, when you actually do it in every way, it's a super positive thing. But what can happen in life is that we can tend to be a little reluctant. We can play it a little safe. And at the end of the day, we end up compromising how much joy we can have in that release. Because we can get a little bit fixated on what the result will be. What's going to happen if I do that? If I make a really bold choice, if I go for it, what if it doesn't come off? And here's the big message. I kind of live my life by this. What happens if you don't do it? Aren't you already compromised if you don't do it? That fear of it not being what it should be, if you go for it and it doesn't quite work out. But if you don't go for it, isn't it already less than it should be? So what have you got to lose? Ask yourself this question. When you see someone go for it and they don't quite make it, but you know they had a red hot go, what's your response to it? Do you sit in judgment, or do you admire them for having a crack? I reckon most people, like-minded, that is, you admire them for having a crack at it. You actually, the permission that you can give yourself when you watch somebody else have a crack at it is incredible. It actually applies to everything in life. A lot of people have said to me, how do you get the guts to kind of take your family and move overseas, go to America and, just have a crack, as they say? And they're like, oh, it takes such guts to do that. And my response to that is, although I appreciate the message that they're trying to send me, I think to myself, I didn't feel like I had any choice, because I felt like if I didn't actually have a crack, then I'd feel like I hadn't tried hard enough. I hadn't done what I needed to do. The fact that it may or may not work was beside the point. It's the same thing. So if you have got that feeling that you could kind of give a little more and you could go for it, you could share a little more energetically, you could just throw caution to the wind, then I say, hey, just go for it. Because not only will you kind of expand your own boundaries as far as what's possible, not only will you create this magnificent habit of being free and having the courage or giving yourself permission in the moment just to go with whatever that feeling is and freely express it, you're also going to inspire the people around you. It'll be other performers that watch it, but the way you carry yourself when you live in that way, you will inspire everyone that comes into contact with you, whether they're in the business or not, family members, friends, whatever. So in every way, it's a positive thing. So this message, as we get close to the end of the year, is just to say, guys, go for it. If you've got it in there and you want to have a shot, go for it. Only great things can come of it. If it doesn't quite work out the way that you want, at least you had a crack. So that's my message for today. Hopefully it resonates for you. If you've got any feedback or ideas about this, you want to ask some questions or just pass comment on it, feel free to do so. I was going to point down. I don't know if that works. So maybe point, there you go. If there's something to comment down there, I'd love to hear it. Have a great end to 2020. And if you're watching this in 2021, I hope you had a great end to 2020 and this year is going great. Take care, be brave, and hopefully I'll see you soon.